Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So we got a little bit of excitement going on in the backyard of Mom and Dad's house. We're getting rid of these two walnut trees. These walnut trees have been kind of a problem because they drop walnuts on the house constantly, and it's kind of hard on the shingled roof, and it's a little bit hard on the leaf guards and the rain gutters, so it's time they go. So my buddy Aaron, he's over here cutting these down. Now, you'll probably remember Aaron from the videos of the 270 John Deere excavator that I put the pump drive coupler in. That was Aaron's excavator, so we done a little trading. So he's going to trim the tree for putting that coupler in. So it worked out pretty good. I need a bucket truck like that one. I'd really scare myself with that one. So we'll get a video throughout the process of dropping these two trees. It's going to be one piece at a time. It's one of them things where I've got plenty of equipment to take care of trees, but not safely around the house. And we can't dig the stumps out because the power line from the house to the one outbuilding comes out right under one of these stumps. So I can't dig the stumps out, so Aaron's gonna grind them for us. I think the last time I checked with the drone, that tree was like 95 feet tall to the highest point. So I do have the Insta360 camera set up, and I'm going to try to do my first time lapse with it on this project. So we'll see how that turns out. Alright, so let him get some cutting done, and then we'll get some more video. That's so cool how they lower them down with a rope and a pulley. So smooth. Dad and I are going to get some of the tree material cleaned up. I'm going to use the EX60 here to sort things out a little bit. We're saving out the firewood for a friend of ours. He's going to burn it in his wood boiler. I sure do miss my hydraulic thumb that I got on the 220. It sure is nice being able to bring that thumb down to meet whatever you're trying to grab. Well, this one does all right. We'll just save out this better stuff, and then I got a pile of limbs behind me. After we get the work brow one on the 220, we'll order a work brow hydraulic thumb for this machine too. Maybe a quick coupler even. Thought about updating him to a newer Hyundai, but I think I'd miss this little EX60. trailer belongs to a friend of mine, and it needs a 3-point hitch arm fixed, and I just haven't got to it yet. He's not in a hurry for it, so as soon as I get a little time here, I'm going to fix it. Everything's okay at the neighbors. The ambulance just pulled in. Well, now they're backing out. I wonder where they're going. Dust this up a little bit. One thing about this little guy is you can't break tree limbs up like you can with big machines. Check on the neighbors and see what's going on. That's always nerve-wracking when you see the ambulance pull in, if I can say it right, the ambulance. Dad's seen it too. Sure, the professionals are there, so I guess isn't really much I can do. Back up a little in a tree. You know, when we're using the big equipment, you don't feel like there's that much wood, but when you cut one down in a yard where there's no other trees around, you're using smaller equipment, it's like, oh man, there's a lot of wood in a tree. Yeah, that was a pretty good sized walnut tree. The thing that we were mostly scared of is my little niece Clara runs around in the backyard, and there was some dead limbs up in this tree. And even the ones that weren't dead were falling out pretty easy. So we were really worried about, you know, her playing in the backyard and a limb falling on her, because one actually fell right across her sandbox the other day. So that kind of made us a little nervous. So trees just, you know, they have a life expectancy. They only live so long, and then they're junk. They're like any other crop, you know, they either harvest them or they rot and die, and then they're no good for nothing. Or, you know, you utilize them, you know, take them out, use them for firewood or something before they're junk. And I might actually save a log out of this one, and if it doesn't have any metal in it, I'll cut it up in my sawmill and make some wood out of it. That could have probably just went straight on the pile. Alright, we'll get the rest of this cleaned up, and then we'll get some more video here and cutting. Well, there's the last limb that was in danger of hitting the house, so now you can just chunk it down and finish cutting it off. He makes it look so easy. Definitely takes a lot longer to take a tree down like this than it does with the feller buncher and an excavator. Make me a nice log to put in the sawmill. I don't know about the rest of it. I don't know if there's any metal in it or not. I think I can get a log out of the second tree over there. We'll see what happens. This one was pretty crooked all the way through. That wind sure isn't doing him any favors, blowing the sawdust right in his face. Sawdust in the face is just nasty. Gets in your mouth, gets in your ears. I'm sure it tastes like walnut. There it goes. Big old chunk. Well, there we go. Trees are gone. I want to thank Aaron for coming out and cutting these down and getting these out of our hair. So we've got it all piled up over there. Dad and I are going to light it on fire and get rid of the brush. And I got to do some finish cleanup here. Not completely done yet. But Aaron's going to come back like Monday and grind these stumps out and get rid of those. And then we can clean all this up. One final cleanup. Bring some black dirt in. Clean it or rake it all out. And then throw some grass seed down. So thank you for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Thought it'd be kind of a cool video. A little bit of different way of taking a couple trees out. Not as fast as the way we do it when we clear ground, but very meticulous and precise. As you can see, the house was not even harmed. So Aaron does a great job with his tree service. So thank you, Aaron. Greatly appreciate it. So thank you for watching. See you on the next one.